All right, we got the one and only Milk74 in the building.
What's the deal? What's the deal, bro?
What's up, man? How's it going?
I'm chilling, bro. Chilling. Another day, another day.
All right, all right. I know. I think it was like last year you came to Houston, man. I just want to know what your thoughts of Houston was.
Houston was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It was very different from LA. It was very different. Somewhat people still polite. People still open doors. The air smelled different. It's just a little different from LA to me. A little country for me, a little too country for me, kind of, sort of. But it was beautiful though. I liked it. I'm
Oh, for
thinking
sure.
about thinking about getting a little piece of property out there
Oh, for sure.
in
Yeah,
Texas.
you got to get it quick, man, because them prices going up right now. But I feel what you're saying, man, about especially about the whole country thing. I mean, it's just how it is out here.
Yeah,
Um,
no,
no, go ahead.
it was cool though. I had a nice time out there. It was nice.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Being from where you're from, have you heard of like Zero or Maxo Kreme?
I heard of Maxo Kreme. He be tapped in. He be fucking with some of my homies out here. He be in California. But nah, I heard of Zero when he got whooped, or that's the dude that got whooped, right? Where
Yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah,
jumped.
yeah. Yeah, he got jumped.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever heard of him.
Oh
I never
man.
heard of him. I never heard of the other dude. What's his name? Percy or OG Percy or whatever his name is.
Oh
I think he's
yeah, yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah, he's from Dallas. I don't know what he is, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Zero. Nah, Zero's like he's kind of like, man, how would I say? He's kind of like a corrupt, like a Snoop Dogg out here. Like you hear him at the clubs, like people they'll sing every lyric to his songs. Yeah, he's been around for a while. But yeah,
Oh yeah, for
Zero.
sure.
Yeah, Zero definitely. All right. Talking about music or everything. One of the things I want to get into was back in the 90s, they said LA got blackballed from the music industry after Biggie got killed. I wanted to hear your thoughts. Do you think there's any truth to that? To like LA being blackballed for
No,
a couple years? No?
nah, hell no. It's just certain gangs was blackballed, and that ain't had nothing to do with Biggie or Tupac. That just had shit to do with them, like, um, getting into situations at these concerts or doing stuff to certain record label people or shit like that. It had nothing to do with Biggie, bro. Um,
Okay.
it was a few gangs that was blackballed. It ain't had nothing to do with Biggie. It just had something to do with the people that's in position don't like them people, or they from the opposite side, or them people fuck with the people that they don't fuck with. So that was stopping a lot of shit. But nah, it ain't had nothing to do with Biggie, bro.
Do you think that's the reason why people from Hoover and like Mexican gangs or Mexican rappers have been like not in the music industry like they should probably?
Well, I just think I think the music industry is fake. The record industry then turned into like where they want you to think that these people that they got rapping or signed is like really like that, or they really didn't live like that, or they really didn't did that. But it don't be like that, bro. The record label wants somebody that got that image, got that look, but they not like that. So yeah, bro. Anybody that's really from the streets, bro, they don't really want them to get in like that, bro. They don't.
Oh, for sure. Nah, I get what you're saying. Um, that being said, are there any like because like out here in Texas, you got Texas and you got California, like the two biggest, like most Hispanic sides. You being from LA, of course, you grew up around a lot of Mexicans, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I've always wondered, and a lot of people always wonder, especially on the net and everything, they always wanted to know why a lot of Mexican rappers from LA really haven't gotten big or anything. Like they're just like local flea market rappers for the most part.
Because you want to know the truth,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let
like
us
the
know.
honest truth. The
Yeah.
honest truth. A lot of them are trash. They
Thinking
rap. Like a lot of them just is horrible music.
they
But
don't
then
make
when you
club
go to the
bangers.
ones in when you go to the ones in Texas, it's a little different. You feel me? They making club bangers, music that people listen to. And then a lot of the Mexicans out here was trying to stick to the cholo, like Chicano, um, like gangster rap. That shit don't work. I mean, it do work for your genre, but I mean, just overall, I think it ain't really been none that's been like really hard. Like the hardest Mexican rapper I think that was from LA, period, was Toker. Resting in peace.
That's
From
what's up.
Brownside. Yeah, I think he was the hardest one. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I mean, it's a few that I didn't heard, like you know, gangbangers that ain't really in the like taking this shit serious. There's some people that's dope, but overall, nah, bro. I think just a lot of them was trash. If you really want to know the truth.
Yeah, just I guess like like you said, like that oldie stuff, it don't really hit with like everybody. You get what I'm saying? That's what I always thought too. Like they stick with that
No, I
oldie
don't.
shit. And in Texas, we don't really. It's more like
It's fly clothes,
yeah, exactly. Like you gotta hit the
vibing,
club bangers
yeah,
and stuff like that.
money, fucking with everybody. You know,
Yeah,
like
and we're not really on like that I'm your puppet type of shit for the most part.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, man. All right, man. Talk about music. Who are the best rappers from your hood coming up?
Um, Treyway 6K. You got Jay Heartless, CH Poke, Swift Chapo, Baca. Am I forgetting anybody? T Blue from Nine Deuce. I mean, we got a lot of people. It's just, you know, like that shit you was talking about the blackball shit that was going on. You know, that shit
Yeah.
really go on with us, bro. But we starting to kick in the dough. We starting to get somewhere with this shit, bro. But yeah, we got like 6 or 7, 8, 9 rappers right there.
Oh, that's good. That's
That's
good.
rapping.
Do you
Oh,
think?
free Jack 5 too, Jack 5, but he currently locked up right now.
Oh, okay. Is he getting out like or anything like that, or is he gonna be in there for a while?
I really don't even know. Right now he's fighting the case though.
Oh, okay, okay. So
So
he's still going
yeah.
to court then. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, do you think rappers from your hood, like the ones who've been blackballed, do you think they gotta probably go out of town to maybe like pop, like maybe go to like Atlanta or like Houston or like Chicago or Detroit? Any of the other cities got like music going on?
Yeah, and maybe start venturing out and really like fucking with the other people. You know, like go fuck with some hoovers in Texas and do music. Like Treyway 6K was doing, free him too.
Yeah.
Like he was going down to Texas fucking with people. You have to like venture out and go do different shit. And then it's just like a lot of people in LA, this just ain't my area. This just like in general, like a lot of people in LA just want to rap about like shooting and killing and
Yeah.
standing on the block with a Glock ready to pop, and don't get no knots. You feel me? That's all it's about.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like people tired of that shit. Like a lot of people is like nowadays, if they risking their freedom, it's gonna be for some money. You feel me? It's not like it's something real serious, but people would rather go risk their freedom to go get a bag, not just that all that other bullshit. It's
That's
like a
what's
lot
up.
of shit changing. So when that shit changed, the music gotta change. Like you gotta venture out. You gotta do different shit. You gotta be versatile.
Do you think out of towners when they go to LA, like especially like out of town rappers or just out of towners in general, do you think they kind of mess up LA? Like they just go to LA, tear shit up, and then just makes everything worse?
Hell no. Nah, they can't make nothing worse out here. They can't. No, hell no. Out of towners, I
Because I was
mean, they
thinking
need to.
like, I was thinking like, okay, like I know a lot of Mexicans, like a lot of us, they go to LA, they'll go to East LA, and they'll take a picture of El Pino, which is like that movie from that movie Blood In, Blood Out, that pine tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like I know like in South Central, you probably got a lot of tourists. They probably go to dangerous places they ain't got no business being, and
Oh,
they end up
are you
getting
saying
robbed.
shit like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
think like they
because they
kind of
come
fuck it
out
up?
here. Yeah, they do. I mean, they fucking it up because they making it's just like it kind of make LA look bad, but then at the same time, it's like, bro, that's on them, bro. Y'all supposed to be on that type of time, and these people supposed to be rappers, gangsters, like people from the streets. So
Yeah,
if y'all gonna come out here, bro, you need to be coming out here. You ain't gotta like check in. I mean, you should come out here and fuck with somebody that know what they doing. Because I'm
yeah,
telling you, you could be on Rodeo. You 4 minutes away from somebody hood. You 4 miles away from like it's right there. Like this shit is close.
No, for sure. Going back to what you're saying about like rappers only talking about killing and stuff like that, do you think the music industry lately has been just promoting stupidity? Like the stupider you are, the more of a clown you are, the more popping you're gonna be.
Yeah, and the music industry is fake, bro. Like they make it seem like the rappers be rich. You feel like they make it seem like rappers are rich and rappers are not rich, bro. Them chains be rented, leased, on credit. Them cars be fucking leased. Half that shit don't even be in their name, bro. Like it's wild, bro. So yeah, they want to go get the people that's not really from the streets, make them rap about some street shit, then make all the other kids act like it's. I mean, to make it to the kids like it's okay, but then them people that's rapping it ain't even doing it, ain't did it, or ain't gonna do it. So yeah, it's
Okay.
wild, bro. It's
Now
wild.
go kind of staying within like the same type of subject. You were like the first YouTuber that really went at Adam 22, and now everybody's pretty much getting at him. You know, you got academics, you got American Cholo, like a lot of other YouTubers are really getting at him for pretty much promoting that like stupidity, promoting like just nonsense. What made you go at him in the first place?
Well, he started doing a lot of shit, bro. You got to think, I come from the streets. Like, well, like out of YouTube. Before I started YouTube, I had just transitioned to like being like a regular human, like a civilian, or a family man. Like I had just transitioned, so I'm still in the streets in my mind, and he just started doing crazy shit, bro. Like, I think his whole purpose of interviewing me in the first place was to try to capitalize off of beef that I got, or he was seeing the reactions that I was doing on people in the beginning. He's like, who the fuck is this white guy? And he's saying all this about these. Let me get him, interview him. He don't know. Ask him about all these people. Right after he do this interview, he go get the dude C-Mac, Cluck Mac, dude with the tattoo
Yeah.
on his forehead. He go get him like 7.4 days later after the interview he did with me and interviewed him. That was kind of weird. So automatically, my head started like tweaking in the head, like, man, what the fuck is he doing? Like, what type of weird ass shit is this? And then after that, that's what initially like pushed me. And right after that, it just like weird shit. Like I was on live and I'm like, yeah, I got the interview. I'm about to interview DW Flame. 2 days later, you know who he had? DW Flame. And then he gonna tell him, oh, I be tapped in to the streets. That's why I had to get you on here. And you ain't tapped into nothing. You don't even know nothing about the motherfucking streets. You was watching my live, bro, like on everything. And
Yeah, you
then
can tell he
it just weird,
watches.
then weird shit. And then it just keep coming. I did Big Sad 1900 interview. That's a West LA rapper. I did his first in-person interview. I'm talking about like when I dropped it, probably like within 3 or 4 days, I'm getting a call like, hey, bro, look at this. It's weird. Look. And he's showing me the DM like, man, this dude ain't never hit me up. He ain't never followed me, ain't never said nothing. But now he want to do an interview all of a sudden because I just did the shit with you. And I'm like, of course I know. He like, should I go on that shit? And I ain't never hated. I ain't never told nobody. I'm like, yeah, go on that shit, bro. Go, if that's what you feel like, go do it. I'm not gonna tell nobody not to go do it. But at that point I didn't. So he went and did that shit, but I'm saying, and then that's when people started people started sending me all this shit. I mean, they started sending me the tweets. Then they started sending me all this shit, and then it just started going to me getting video clips of him. Then I start seeing all the shit he's doing, bro. And I'm like, this is wild. This is a white male from New Hampshire. He's not even from New Hampshire. Let me stop. See, he's from some small town, like 50 miles from New Hampshire, bro. And he ain't never been in no streets, or nothing like that. And he just come out here and he want to start and instigate street beef, bro, in LA,
Yeah.
and think it's sweet and think nothing won't happen to him, bro. I've been cool, calm, and collected. Like every issue that I had, I handle it myself. I don't need to go get nobody. But what he don't understand is everybody not gonna take my approach. Everybody not like me. Everybody ain't grew up. Everybody mind ain't on this type of level. They just gonna go. He'll see though. I mean, but I've been putting a lot of pressure on him. You see, he ain't been able to do no more hood vlogs like that. He ain't been going
Yeah.
to nobody hoods with no cameras. You see, he had to go hire all these other people to be able to get people to come do interviews. And what I try to tell these people too, everybody claim they love Nipsey Hussle. they followed Nipsey Hussle. The marathon must continue. Everybody was, on that shit. So why the fuck everybody fucking with him? Because Nipsey didn't. You ever seen a Nipsey No Jumper interview? You go
Nah.
look on Nipsey Instagram and see was he following him and everything like that, bro. Like, so it was just wild, bro. He's out of bounds, bro. He come out here and he do a lot of shit. He instigate a lot of beef just to keep up them views on that channel, bro. When half of them subscribers he got, not even you like hip hop type of fans, bro. Them is people that was riding fucking BMX bikes. Like, feel me? And that's another thing. Like, he came out here
Oh,
and I
he was
seen a
jumping
picture of
over
somebody.
homeless people, right? With the
Yeah, and then
bikes.
I seen
Yeah.
and I seen a picture of him. He had like got no jump. He put no jumper on the sweater with like a Black Panther or something. Like that was his merch. Like when he first came to LA when he started this no jumper shit. So it's always been a lot of weird shit with him. And then look what he promote, bro. He promotes nothing but negativity and like prostitution.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what he wants y'all kids to see and everything like that, bro. And I ain't with all that, bro. I'm not. And then it's like you're not gonna come out here and play no games, bro. Like, nah. That's why I put pressure on him. He changed up his whole little shit, move locations, all that, bro. I'm not playing with that clown. And he scared me for some reason. Like he real intimidated because like I'm what he want to be. Like whatever he's trying to be, like I'm gonna like knock his whole fucking space out the way, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I always looked at it like part of it is you kind of got morals and he doesn't have morals. And I think you can't have that coexisting. You get what I'm saying?
And I don't give a fuck about people be like, oh, you fucked up. You should have been friends with him so you could work
Nah.
for him. Motherfucker, I don't want to work for him. Fuck
Nah,
is you talking? Have y'all not seen the
exploitation.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to work for
Yeah.
him. I don't need no motherfucking job. What the fuck do I look like going to work for that man? Doing all this weirdo type shit, faking fights up there. They faking fights. They doing all type of shit. Half of the shit be clickbait titles. And I don't need to go. And then what? Go work for him so he could just have you doing whatever you doing, focusing on his shit, and y'all ain't doing nothing. Like, bro, I'm the reason why half of them people working up there is starting their own or have started their own channels. Because why would I'm not going to work for him. Fuck him. Like, boy, listen.
Oh, for sure. Now transition to something else. Have you started doing any what's it called reactions to like more films and stuff like that? Being the fact that you're in LA, have you thought about doing more like reactions to films and stuff like that? Or getting more into like the film industry, being that so close to where you're at?
No, the only thing the closest I want to get to like a film industry is just me probably doing skits.
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing that shit, like skits on my channel, different shit like that. But reacting to the movie scenes and shit, that should be a little difficult. Like they don't really play about that. It's cool, but nah, I don't want to do that shit. I rather do skits and do some shit like that. But I'm expanding.
Yeah, I see that. I see you doing more reactions to like food and reactions to like and like just like the stuff that you smoke, the vapes and everything like that. All right, transitioning back to LA, we're talking about like real politics. Y'all just got like a new mayor. Did you vote for anybody? Was it Rick Caruso or Karen Bass, or did you support any of them?
I can't.
No.
I don't think I could vote. Nah,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even think I could vote. To be honest.
All right, and then one of the big news that came out, I think it was last year, maybe like 2 years ago, was the sheriff's gangs, and there's one in the county jail, the 3,000 boys. Have you had any interaction with any of them?
Yeah, that shit is real. But by the time I started hitting the county jail, they was already they was in there, but it just wasn't how it was. But yeah, the 3,000, the sheriff's period in that county jail was vicious. They still are. It's just a little different, but yeah, it was horrible, bro. Beating people asses, taking people on elevators, knocking their teeth out, killing people, putting people in the wrong cells on purpose. It was all type of wild shit going on in there, and they was real gangbangers. Why you think that the sheriffs, like when they jump out on somebody, they instantly shoot? You know why? Because that's what gangbangers do. You understand what I'm saying? When you jump out and you catch your enemy, you're supposed to shoot, right? That's what they say on the movies and shit. You get out and you shoot when you see your enemy. That's what they do. So they was really putting in work and gang banging. And it's just like gang banging because they got the sheriffs on the street, which would be like the gang bangers on the street. And then they got the sheriffs inside the county jail, which is like the homies in prison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
back in like the 2000s, Eminem had a song called Bump Heads. And then he says, I'll get an undercover cop to legally pop you. Do you think he was referring to like getting the LA Sheriff's gang to do hits for him?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't know if he was talking about the sheriffs, but shit, he could get a police to shoot you. Yeah, LA grimy, bro.
Oh, for
LA,
sure.
well, everywhere grimy. I mean, but yeah, it was bad out here, bro. It was horrible. The Rampart division, all that shit. Yeah, it's bad, bro.
All right. Being the fact that LA, like you said, it's pretty bad and everything. Do you think it's still worth it for people to move out there to LA? Like I know a lot of people that like want to get into whatever they're doing, whether it's podcasting, whether it's music, they want to go to LA because that's where all the people are. You think it's worth it for them to be out there, or it's too expensive and it's probably not worth it for them?
It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still certain parts out here in Southern California that you could find that's reasonable. All they need to do is get out here and find out where they shouldn't be, where they should go. Just shit like that. Like figure out what areas to stay in because you don't want to be out here like all them other people that came out here and went to these wrong streets, turned them wrong corners, and now you in somebody's hood and anything can go wrong. But nah, I mean if people want to come out here, bro, they should. You know why? Because you gotta like challenge yourself. You cannot like, bro. You cannot like if you been in Texas your whole life. It's nothing wrong with you wanting to leave Texas for a minute. Like, I mean, Charleston White left Texas and look what he doing now.
For sure. All right. That being said, is downtown Los Angeles still? I know, like you got Skid Row out there. Is it downtown LA still like crazy, or is it like straight? Because I know for a couple years it was good, and then you see on the news.
What only got bad because of that shit that happened. The
COVID
pandemic.
Yeah.
When that's just when it got hurt because no police is around, nothing. It's just dead, like everybody out. So, but before that, I lived down there, bro. I stayed down there for 4 years. It was cool. I walked around every day in shower shoes, like literally with socks on, shower shoes, like literally just smoking, walking around, shopping down there, going to eat. I stayed down there for 4 years. I didn't stay by Skid Row though. Like anything. It's a street called Broadway, so anything like east of Broadway is like Skid Row, and anything west of that is like kind of groovy low. So I was kind of by Figueroa. Well, I was on Figueroa.
Oh, that's what's up.
I was by LA Live, if you heard of that.
Like yeah. I've been to LA. I've been to LA a bunch of times. Yeah, I know what you're talking about right there. I remember. To me, the craziest part was man, what's that station right there? I think it's like Pershing Square or whatever. I think that's what it's called. Like around there, I remember there was like a shitload of homeless people. I was like, damn, a fucking zombie land out here.
No, it's bad. Like people didn't even really know, like, but it's bad. Like, I think California got the only, like, I mean, I know it's homeless people everywhere, but California got it bad. Like, I didn't been to Atlanta, I didn't been everywhere else, and I ain't seen no shit like Skid Row.
Even Venice Beach. I remember I went to Venice Beach and I saw a lot of homeless, a lot of crazy ass people out there.
Yeah, well, especially during that pandemic, that's when it got crazy because they was able to be everywhere and anywhere without nobody saying nothing. But when it ain't the pandemic, they always get pushed to Skid Row. But it is horrible, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's bad. It's horrible with that shit. And then like
transition to something else. What's next for you? Like what business moves do you got going on? You got any merch coming up? You got any just like weed stuff going on?
Yeah, I'm working on some weed right now. A few different strains with a few different people. Got merch probably dropping probably before September or something. I'm gonna be dropping merch, but I'm not gonna be dropping it like back to back or every month. I'm not doing that. Maybe like once a year or some shit like that. Maybe I'll drop merch. But I just don't feel like it's a need to I don't know. I just ain't. I don't want to like. I kind of want to have it like exclusive a little bit. Not exclusive. I just don't want to like. Oh, it's like any month you can get it or some shit, or just like you could go get it at any time. I rather have that shit like limited or something. But now I'm working on a whole bunch of different shit. Even with the YouTube, I'm about to start doing more interviews. I'm about to start my podcast. I just been looking for a location. It's kind of hard because I'm trying to be blazing, and a lot of people out here be tripping off that still, even in these buildings. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. About to crank it up with this YouTube. I hit 100K. I'm trying to hit 1 million.
Oh yeah, I saw that, man. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, good looking. I'm at 10. I got 10% of 1 million, so I'm trying to get 10% of 1 million of 1 million. Yeah, so I'm trying to get 1 million. But that's all I'm about to do, really. And that's pretty much it, bro. Just keep
All
doing
right,
YouTube
man. Well, that's what's up, man. Thanks for stopping by.
all the time, bro. All the time, bro.
All right.